Another program, Pro Advisor Tools, Schwab Edition. This particular one is the trim down for multiple accounts. Specifically, a professional that does not want to rebalance, that would require buy and sells, but wants to make a distinct trade to sell down. If it was to eliminate, there's more efficient ways of doing it. This is to reduce a position. All right, so let's get through it. Import, template, restrictions, disclaimers. Previous basics folder explains what this is all about, but you should import this on a regular basis. Your user download feature has a sample, a test version of this, so you can see how it works. Download your cash balances and your positions, again, separate videos. And then default folders. When you export from Schwab, it has to go somewhere so our program can read it. And likewise, when you push to Schwab, you need an export folder. Included in a separate video is all the sample folders, how they all work, and our default compliance folder for that extra little bit of care for a particular RIA or user professional that wants more documentation. Once we have all the information, let's see what a trim down would look like. Let's go to the next button, called the magic blue button after downloading from Schwab. Since it's a CSV file, we are converting it to our macros and custom programming Excel. Of course, that's excellent. These are all fictitious names, numbers, accounts, but for the sake of argument, it's real. We're practicing right now. Green gives you the ability to adjust. Next is macros, and they run your conditional. So starting with the left one, let's say what would happen if I said run restrictions for 2%. But what about 4%? See, by adjusting the cash, I now violate how much the client has. They also might be violation because of client restrictions. Or if it was purple, they might have a stock restriction. So let's get through this right now. And let's just bring this down to 2.5%, rerun that. Now everybody could trade. If there was some stragglers behind and you didn't want to adjust for everything, you go to this button, delete short cash, and 4 or 5 accounts might disappear. Then you transfer the data to the next step. In this case, we want to trim down SPY. We are using a fictional price here. It doesn't really matter. We didn't look it up. And we're going to say, let's bring this down to 1.5% position. This is tied into your sample template. In this sample report, it's saying these theoretical clients had 7%. They're going to reduce it down to 229 shares. They're going to have to sell 953 shares. Here's how much money's raised. A great summary. And we also see there's some people here that are going to buy position. We don't want that. This is a sell position. So eliminate and sort. Now these are all sells. We would then, if we were happy, otherwise we'd adjust. Well, can you adjust? Of course you can. It's a very flexible program. You have to repopulate. It ran through its numbers. And you have to decide. Ready to go? Output. The symbol, the price, we recommend that prices be updated seconds, certainly not minutes or hours, seconds before your order is ready to process, so you can jump on it right away. The reason why we made the portfolio into tradable programs is so you could maximize your efficiency. Quickly trade exactly what you need and get that job done. Total share quantity, total dollar amount, we call it total notional value. If you end up talking to a professional trader on the Schwab desk, you're going to have to understand all these factors. You export this file as a block trade or an individual allocation, and we also offer a feature called compliance. All 3 of these separate videos, all important tools for a professional trader as well as an organization, and to have a great relationship with Schwab if you end up using their trading desk to be efficient.